Hey everyone, it's Amanda. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are. Today I am ranking Charlotte Tilbury products. I have chosen my top 5 favorite products and my top 5 least favorite products from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm going to be going through my reasons for why I've categorized them into each category. So this video might be a little bit spicy, a little bit controversial. I don't know, we'll see. But before we get into the video, I would really appreciate it if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me and helps me out so much. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with my least favorite products, just to get the negative kind of stuff out of the way. I will give a little disclaimer. Just because this product didn't work for me doesn't mean it will not work for you, or if you like this product, you should stop using it or anything like that. Obviously, makeup is different for everybody, so this is just my personal opinions. I think I'm gonna start off with the most controversial one that I think people might get mad at me for. One of my least favorite Charlotte Tilbury products is their Magic Cream. And I know this one is like a cult favorite, but for me personally, I just can't get it to work for me. I just feel like there are better moisturizers, in my opinion, also for less. This moisturizer is pretty expensive. So this one I have here is a bit of a smaller size. This one's about 80 bucks, but the full size, the regular size, the 50 ml, is $125, and to me that is not cheap for a moisturizer, and I just don't get that super luxury feel. This moisturizer is super thick, which isn't exactly what I don't like about it. What I don't like about it specifically is that I just don't feel like it lays well under makeup, especially for me personally. On some of my clients, I have used it and not had a problem with it, but even on some of my clients, it has kind of just balled up under makeup, and no matter what I do, I couldn't make it work for me. But I know a lot of people love this moisturizer. This moisturizer is super popular, but yeah, in my opinion, it's just a little bit overrated, and I think there are a lot of moisturizers out there that just perform better, have better ingredients, and lay better under makeup. That is just my opinion. So the next product that is one of my least favorite products from Charlotte Tilbury is the Lip Luster Glosses. And I have a good reason why I do not like these lip glosses, and these are probably the ones I feel most passionately about that I do not enjoy personally. So these are the 2 shades I have. They look beautiful in the packaging. I thought these would be great for me. They definitely kind of fit into that category of go-to gloss colors that I reach for. I have the shade Portobello Girl and the shade Hall of Fame. And the reason I don't like these glosses is because they smell horrendous, in my opinion. Like, I cannot use them because they smell so bad. I know those are strong words, but oh my gosh, like, it just smells like chemicals. Like, that is all I can say. I don't think the other one, this color, smells as bad. Okay, this color doesn't smell as bad. This one smells a little bit better, but specifically Hall of Fame, this gloss, the scent is so strong. And to be honest, neither of these glosses really have a ton of pigment or color payoff. They're kind of like a sheer clear gloss, honestly, kind of vibe. So yeah, I just think there are a lot of better glosses on the market. These are also $32 each, so definitely at that luxury price point. And yeah, I just can never wear them because they don't smell good. So another product I don't like from Charlotte Tilbury, I guess category of products, I do not like their brow pencils. If I had to pick one, I would pick this one I have here, the Brow Cheat. I don't mind this one as much, but the Brow Lift, which is the thicker, blockier version of this, I just don't like. I don't have it anymore. I have used it, and I am just not a fan of the thicker kind of brow pencils. I don't get a brow-like stroke. I don't really like to fill in my brows personally like that, but if you have more thick brows or you're looking just for more of a fill rather than drawing in hair-like strokes on your brows, then you'd probably like that pencil. But for me, I don't like it. My style is just more precise. Not a huge fan. And also, even just with the Brow Cheat, this didn't really blow me away. The formulation was just okay, but yeah, not a big fan of the blockier brow pencils. just personally not my thing. So the next product I have here is their liquid liner. This is the Feline Flick liner, and I really wanted to like this one. I really actually like the packaging. I like how it, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it has a little grip here and it kind of like has a divot where you can hold it. Yeah, I really wanted to like this, but it just dried out really quickly on me, and the actual product, when you're applying it, it kind of flakes. It's a bit thick. It doesn't really glide nicely onto the eye. This also has a sponge applicator, I guess, or like a felt tip applicator, not a sponge. Felt tip is definitely the word. I prefer a brush tip personally in my liquid liners, so if you're into a felt tip, maybe you'd be into this one. I just personally found it dried out really fast on me. A lot of liquid liners do that. My favorite liner ever is the MAC 24-hour, I think, brush stroke liner it's called. I use the shade Brush Brown. That eyeliner is just amazing and nothing's been able to compare. So yeah, I was a little disappointed in this one. Okay, so the fifth and final product that is my least favorite from Charlotte Tilbury, I don't actually have here with me, but I'll put a photo of it up on the screen. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Longwear Foundation. I really didn't like this, partially because I'm just not a foundation girl, especially not a high coverage foundation girl. But this foundation was very high coverage, and on my skin, it just looked really thick and cakey, and it just didn't go with my makeup style at all. If you love a high coverage foundation, maybe you would like this, but for me, I just didn't feel like myself when I had this foundation on. It felt like I was wearing heavy makeup, kind of masked behind foundation. So I did give this foundation away just because I knew I wasn't going to use it very shortly after trying it. But yeah, that is definitely one of my least favorite products that I've tried from Charlotte Tilbury. One other thing about that foundation as well was that it was extremely matte, so I think that contributed to the feeling of me having a mask on. My skin just did not look like skin, and if you know me and follow my kind of makeup style, it's not a full coverage, super glam kind of vibe. But if that's you, by all means, like, try this foundation. But for my natural girlies, I would say avoid this foundation. You're just not gonna like it. And it's also $62, which is like, that's expensive for a foundation. So yeah, just didn't work for me personally. Okay, now that the least favorites are over, I'm so excited to go into my favorite products because I actually really love Charlotte Tilbury as a brand. I use their products a lot in my normal day-to-day routine, and I've tried a lot of their products. A lot. I've pretty much tried like everything. So if you are interested actually in me doing a whole video kind of ranking every single Charlotte Tilbury product I've ever tried, please leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up to let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I think that would be kind of fun, but it would definitely take a while to go through every single Charlotte Tilbury product that I've ever tried. So that's why I decided to just stick to five each today. Anyway, into my favorites. I'm gonna start with the most controversial one yet again. So these are their Beauty Light wands. You either love them or you hate them. Obviously, I personally love them. I'm just grouping them all into one. Matte blushes, bronzers, luminous blushes, highlighters, all of them that you can see here. I'm just lumping them into one category, the Beauty Light wands. They're some of my favorites. I love them. I love Pinkgasm. That is definitely one of my favorite blushes ever. I've gone through multiple tubes of that one. I love the glowy finish. It just looks so natural on the skin. When I apply that blush, I feel like Madison Beer. It just gives me the pretty girl glow. I don't know. It just makes me feel some type of way when I wear that blush. I actually used this highlighter today. This is their Spotlight Beauty Light wand, and this is so pretty. I love their highlighters. I have the Pillow Talk one as well. I just think they're so beautiful, and they blend out like a dream, apply like a dream. They just give that natural glow. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera. I don't know, I think you can. It's so pretty, very lit from within, no visible like chunks of glitter or anything. And yeah, I personally love the applicators too. I know some people really don't like them, but I really like them. The matte formulation is actually really good too. I would say it blends out a little bit easier actually than the shimmery blush formulations. So if you've been wanting to try those matte Beauty Light wands, definitely try them. My favorite shade is the Pink Pop shade. This is just a gorgeous like baby doll peachy pink. So pretty. So these Beauty Light wands retail for like $52 each Canadian, which I know is a lot, but they do last a long time. I know some people have been like slicing them open and being like, they're not full to the top, but however much is in there actually lasts a really long time. So yeah, I honestly don't have any complaints about these. I love them. But yeah, enough about these Beauty Light wands. Let's move on to the next product, which is actually kind of related to the Beauty Light wands. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Powder Blush, and especially this shade. Oh, this is the shade Ecstasy, and this blush might be my favorite powder blush at the moment, and it has been for a while. For fair skin tones especially, this is the perfect everyday pinky peachy blush. It doesn't apply too heavy, but it's definitely pigmented enough. Still looks natural, kind of like you're blushing from within. I'm wearing it today. I actually layered it with a little bit of cream blush, but you can definitely see the color that it is. It is stunning. I highly recommend this blush, and actually recommend just the Cheek to Chic blushes in general. I have, I think, almost all the shades, but this is by far my most used shade. I am absolutely in love with it, and I will definitely use this all up and probably go through another one once I'm done. But this has lasted me a really long time. I'm surprised I have not hit pan in this, because I use this very, very often. This is my go-to powder blush. So this is another one of my favorites. I would not want to be without this product. This is their Airbrush Flawless Finishing Powder, and I use the lightest shade. I love how light and bright this powder is. I feel like often when I'm using powders, it tends to make, especially under my eyes, it makes my makeup look a little bit darker, but as you can see, this is a really nice, bright, fair powder. So I like this powder because I can use it all over my face. I can use it to set under my eyes. I can use it to set my T-zone, anywhere that needs to be set. It just gives the most flawless, filtered finish. I even picked this up with a powder puff and applied it under my eyes, and it still gives that bright effect. It's not heavy. It is just beautiful. It also is really great for touching up throughout the day. If you just want to touch up your makeup and mattify your face, it doesn't make your makeup look cakey, and it just always looks light, airbrushed, and beautiful. I really love their lip cheats. I know these get talked about a lot. My personal favorite shades are Super Size Me. I'm wearing it right now. This is a great lip color for overlining. I also really like Pillow Talk personally for my fair skin. I've gone through a few of those pencils. I personally like the way these are a little bit of a drier formula. I think that's probably what it gets critiqued about the most, that it's dry. I personally like that. I don't like my liner to slip around too much. I'm always wearing lip liner, and so I find if I use a drier lip liner, it lasts a little longer, and I do find that these last really well. So these are some of my favorites. I also just love lip liners. So if you're a lip liner girly, I really recommend you try these, especially the shade Super Size Me or Pillow Talk. Those are probably my top favorites. Last but not least, my fifth and final favorite from Charlotte Tilbury has to be their Hollywood Flawless Filter. I really like this. It is so pretty. I like to wear it on its own, like for a no makeup kind of day, for a glowy just kind of base, or mixing it with my NARS tinted moisturizer. That is a match made in heaven. The perfect glowy natural skin. But I love this big doe foot applicator, being able to apply it on my face. It just is a pleasant part of my routine. This is pricey. It retails for $62. Do I think that is very expensive? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I really enjoy using this product? Yeah, I really do. I did recently just get the e.l.f. dupe for this for like, I think it was 20 bucks or something like that. I have not decided if it is a dupe yet. I haven't tested them side by side. but I do also like the e.l.f. one. So if you do not want to spend so much money on this product, I would recommend going out and grabbing the e.l.f. one, but I do really like this one. All right, and that is it for my top 5 best and top 5 worst products from Charlotte Tilbury. Let me know what you guys think. Do you have any favorites or least favorites from Charlotte Tilbury? I would love to know your experience with the brand. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you like these kind of videos. This is my first time doing like a best and worst video. I feel kind of, hopefully I wasn't too negative talking about the products I didn't like. I never want to seem like I'm bashing a brand, especially not Charlotte Tilbury. I love Charlotte Tilbury and I love their products, but yeah, I always have so much fun reviewing makeup, seeing what I like, seeing what I don't like. It is a very fun part of my job and I'm so grateful that I get to do that and share my thoughts with all of you guys. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, again, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any future videos when I post. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.